Here, Gavin and the host will talk about how Christians specifically are singled out in the UK. Also, Gavin will discuss how the left uses the term far right to label anybody who protests or does anything. So if you're an ordinary citizen and you just want to go out and protest about something, you've suddenly become, quote, far right, end quote. This technique has been used for a long time, but is starting to get old, and people are starting not to fall for it. Please listen.
They're right. It's not just a feeling. It's an accurate description of what's happening. It's part of the tragedy and the scale of the crisis is the people who are in charge of the churches. I don't think this is true of the Catholic Church, but I'm afraid I think it is true of the Protestant churches in this country. I can explain why if necessary, but to keep it brief for the moment, the people in charge of the mainstream churches have gone woke, and they've actually abandoned the people. We're entitled to ask for Christians to be treated equally with Muslims, but they're treated worse now. You don't have people sacked for being Muslims at work. You do have them sacked for being Christians. And so I think the people you're describing are quite right. And they're not, those on the march are not far right. They're just ordinary common sense citizens asking for equal rights and for a society that can stay glued together rather than, as we're finding now with the intensity of immigration, becoming unglued with some very serious social casualties because of it.